explain the concept. Here there are 5 numbers that should be added. After adding, I have to divide by the given numbers. So when we add in hexadecimal, 2 plus 3 plus 6 plus 9 plus 5 becomes as 19H. That is equivalent to the decimal number 25. If we divide 25 by 5, we get 5D. Otherwise, in hexadecimal also we can divide using 19 by 5. Also we have 5 hexadecimal value. To perform this addition, I have to use 4 registers. First, I have to save the value. This is the operands. So every operand should be repetitively added. So the added result should be held in any register. For that purpose, I am using AX register. The second register is called source index register. That is used as a pointer to the memory location, because all these operands are presently available in the memory location starts from 1100. Okay. The next is the third register I am using is CX register, that is for counting. So I have to count for 5 times. So the given number is 5, hence I go for counting for 5 times. Okay. The fourth register is for comparison. So whether the counting is over. For example, the CX, the given number is 5. For every time I increment the DX register, so that after every addition I compare both the registers. For every increment, this DX becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When it reaches 5, the iteration stops and the result will be produced in the memory. Now this is the operation. The SI is the pointer to the memory. So the data is first, the data is located in the memory, that is added with the AX register. The result also stored in the AX register. That is the first addition. That result is nothing but 2. After that, I am incrementing SI register and DX register. Now what happens? SI becomes as the next location. It points to the next location where the data is 3 is available. Now again, the 3 is added with the previous value 2. I can get number 5. So similarly, like this, every time I do, after adding first 2 numbers, I perform the comparison between CX and DX. So the CX is the value 5. The DX is, after first iteration, the DX will be having the value 1. So when we comparing, there is no 0 flag, hence this loop continues. After executing this instruction, this instruction jumps to the loop 1 label, then it again continues. So this continuation happens till the CX become equal to the DX. So after over, we'll have a summation of numbers. Then we have to find the average. So the average value, the final added value should be divided by the CX. So because CX, the value holded is 5. So the 5 divides the result, so that we can get the average of the numbers. Let me see the working operation in detail. Discuss the working operation. First of all, SI points to the location 1100. 1100 contains the data 2, that is first moved to the SI. So this will have the value of 2. And the SI register points to the location 1100. Okay. After that, what we do, we add the content of SI register with AX. So already the AX is initialized using all zeros. That means initially this will have 0, 0 and 0, 0. After adding these two things, I will get the result in AX as 0, 0, 0, 2. After that, I decrement DX. Initially the DX value is all zeros. Now it is incremented as 0, 0, 0, 1. Now we come to the next iteration. So first we have to add the content of SI with the AX. The result is stored in AX. Then I am incrementing SI as well as DX. So SI is incremented here. So the next value is nothing but 1, 1, 0, 1. The incrementation of DX reflects here 0, 0, 0, 1. So after that, I am comparing CX with DX. So the CX value is nothing but 5 and DX value is nothing but 1. So both are not equal, hence this loop continues. So next, adding the new SI location and AX. What is new SI location is, now it is nothing but 3. The location becomes as 1101. Here the data available is 3. So I am moving to here. This becomes as 3. So what is the previous value of AX is stored here. So 0, 0 and 0, 2. So when we add these things, when we add these two things, I am getting the answer as 0, 0, 0, 5. Okay. So after adding, I have to perform the incrementation of SI. So the SI is incremented as 1102, and then I have to decrement the DX. So the DX now incremented as 0002. Okay. Now I compare CX value with DX. Both are not equal. Hence the iteration repeats. So repeats means I have to take the next value from the memory. The next value from the memory is 1102. That means the sixth value I am going to get from here. So the previous value of AX is nothing but 0005. So I have to add these two things. The hexadecimal value of 6 plus 5 is nothing but 000B. After that, I have to increment the SI register value. So SI register now becomes as 1103. Similarly, DX will be incremented as 0003. Okay. Now we compare CX with the DX. So this is also not true. That means 0 flag does not set. So the loop again continues. Next we load the next location value, that is 0, 9. That should be added with the previous value of AX. So this is 000B. Now I need to add the 9 with B. I am getting the answer as 14, 0014 hexadecimal value. So again I am going to increment the SI register. 1104 is loaded here. At the same time, I have to increment the DX register. That becomes as 0004. Now I am comparing CX and DX. So 5 and 4. So there is no equal value. Hence the loop continues. So I go for the obtaining the next value from the memory. That is 05. I have to add with the previous value of the AX register, nothing but 0014. So when I add both the things, I am getting the result as 0019H. So after that, the next step, I have to increment the SI. The SI is nothing but 1105. Similarly, the DX register also should be incremented, that is 0005. Now we reach the conclusion. The DX value is 5 as well as the CX value is also 5. So both when we comparing both the registers, I get ZF is equal to 0 flag is set. Okay. So now this condition is failure. Hence the instruction moves to the next level where we perform the division. That means summation of all the numbers is divided by the divisor. Hence we get the average value in the AX that is stored in the memory 1200. Now DX and CX becomes as same number, hence 0 flag sets. Therefore the iteration is terminated. Okay. Now the result, the added result is available in AX and the divisor number will be in CX. Now we have to divide AX by CX in terms of hexadecimal or in terms of decimal. We will get the answer as 0005H, otherwise 5D. Either you can write it as 0005H or 5D. So in the final part, we have to store the result in the memory. So we have selected two locations, 1200 for storing the LSB value and 1201 for MSB value. So what is the LSB value? LSB value is nothing but 05. 05H is the value stored in the LSB and 00 stored in the MSB. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks.